Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Ronka and I like to create content on travel, career, and general living. Today I wanted to talk about overconsumption, consumerism, all of these things. For me, this is a really important topic because earlier this year I did a no spend month, meaning for an entire month, the plan was to not spend on anything that was not a necessity. And I think it was extremely eye-opening. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like a frivolous spender per se, but it was still eye-opening to have that opportunity to just kind of see how I manage money or what my money is going towards. With that, I've started to really shift my outlook on buying certain things, right? You know, I think a lot of us, we might watch a commercial about something, we're like, ooh, gotta have it, go and buy it, right? So I've been trying to kind of gear my mind more to understand how society as a whole, and I hate to be the person to be like, oh, the man, but really understand how society as a whole is pushing us to consume a lot. I feel like there's a lot of different things that we see, read, hear that are meant to prime us to want to spend when we don't need to. Now, for me, I personally do not believe that shopping or spending money on yourself is a bad thing. But we do just have to be mindful because of the fact that ultimately you need to manage your finances well. And so if you know you have bad financial habits or you are not in the best financial position, I feel like this is something you need to be a lot more cognizant of. Some of the different things that I see, especially on YouTube or even on Instagram, that I feel this overconsumption is how to live in luxury, my Zara haul, my designer handbag haul, the best designer handbag investment, building a makeup kit, you know, all these sort of videos that make you feel like you have to buy something to live a certain lifestyle. So for me, I'm trying to be intentional about avoiding that, and this is what I am doing instead. The first thing is to define luxury for yourself. For me, this is super important. Luxury is very person driven. For one person, they might define luxury in terms of being able to have a cleaner come to their house every month, every 2 months, whatever it is. For another person, luxury is being able to buy quality ingredients. So define luxury for yourself and make sure that you are focusing on how you've defined it. When it comes time to splurge in the ways that make sense to you. Don't splurge and go and buy like a super expensive handbag because you think that's what luxury is if that doesn't matter to you. The second thing is to treat yourself in relation to where you are or what you can afford. Yes, we would all love to be millionaires, billionaires, living life, living lavish, but it's important to feel comfortable with where you are and treat yourself in relation to that. If you are spending above your means, if you are living the lifestyle of someone else and what they can afford and not what you can afford, you're going to be disappointed really quick. So I feel like it's important to understand where you are and treat yourself there. And I say treat yourself because I really do mean treat yourself. You don't have to say that, oh, because I don't make X amount, I'm going to deprive myself of everything. Find little things that you can use to treat yourself so that you still feel good and that you can still feel like, once again, you're able to spend your money on yourself in a way that matters to you. The third thing I would recommend is practicing gratitude. I think for a lot of us, we're not as grateful as we think we are. And so I think that's part of what makes it easy for us to feel like, oh, well, I need to have this or I have to have this, because you're not grateful for what you do have. So practice gratitude, take the time to really reflect on what you have, reflect on the resources you have as well. You know, it's not every resource that you can put a financial amount on. So focus on the things that you have, the support that you have, the community that you have, and be grateful for those things. Sometimes all you can do is be grateful for those things. You might not be in a position where you can be grateful and you can add to it. So learning how to be grateful, I think, will help you at least keep yourself balanced. If you know that you're someone that's prone to spending a lot, another thing I would recommend is actually finding good ways to tie your money down. And so for some people, this might be getting into investments. For some others, this might be maybe creating like certain financial vehicles, like a CD, a certificate of deposit. So just find creative ways to tie your money down if you realize that you're the type of person that is just quick to spend money for no reason. Maybe create different savings accounts with different savings goals, but just find something creative and useful for you to do with that money. Finally, please do not feel like you have to keep up with the Joneses, okay? You don't have to have the latest and greatest. You don't have to get the new everything the second it drops. I am the type of person where I'm gonna keep my iPhone until it's falling apart, okay? I don't care if we're on an iPhone 23 and I still have an iPhone. What iPhone do I even have? iPhone 10. I'm going to keep that iPhone until it falls apart. because I just don't believe in buying the newest of everything. Yes, it is important to make sure that whatever you're using has the right upgrades, especially when it comes to things that have a safety implication. But I'm just not a strong believer that you have to buy the new everything as soon as it comes out. Find a way to maybe make a middle ground. If there is a reason why you need to get the new thing, of course, buy it. But just make sure that you're making the right judgment calls to determine, do I actually need this thing? For me, when it comes to topics about consumerism and all of that, for me, it's just really important that you find a way to enjoy your life. You can always look at your life and feel that you want more, you should have more, you want to be like this person, you want to be like that person. But it's really important that we learn how to value what we have and the resources that we have and learn how to make it work. Additionally, if there's something that you know you really, really, really want, really, really need, save towards it, find the right ways to pay for it, do what you need to do, right? Within reason. But once again, just always think about yourself and your personality and the values that you have and what matters to you and how you can use your finances to show that. Let me know in the comments one luxury item defined by you that you love. As always, please make sure to like this video, share with others, and subscribe to my channel for more travel, career, and general living tips. See you next time.